guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So I want to knock out a lot of 200% leader videos during this sort of like down period. I mean, I have so many units link level 10. I basically have every like actual unit link level 10 now, except for just like, you know, SSRs that haven't awakened yet, and maybe some like various free-to-play units that already EZA'd years ago or something like that. Like only units like that I don't have link leveled. And then, of course, there's a lot of characters that were able to get put onto 200% leader skills, in particular with Captain Ginyu's team and then Majin Vegeta's team. Those two teams, there's a lot of characters that I still want to do content on under the 200% leader skill. We don't have to spend too long here for the TEQ GINYU, but I did, again, just want to use this as an excuse to use the Ginyu Force team on video. It's so much fun. They made these recent units so good. This TEQ GINYU will eventually be supremely good, right? Because we look at what happened with this LR, I very well may call this the best free-to-play unit in the game, I think. Like, they're just that good. It's just they're limited to the Ginyu Force team, but you guys know, I think, like, currently with the new meta, like, shift, right, up to 200%, it's not like there's really that many good teams anyway, so I don't think characters being limited to a few teams right now really even matters. Maybe in a year, sure, right? Oh, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's on 10 200% teams. Yeah, at that point, sure. But right now, there's so few teams that even matter anyway. It doesn't matter currently, right? So we'll talk about that later. The TEQ GINYU is very basic at this point. They raise Extreme Class Allies attack on their 18-key super attack. They give Extreme Class Allies 30% attack and defense, and then Ginyu Force category allies 20% attack and defense. If this unit is going to EZA, I think one of the big things I actually want from them, so they give the Extreme Class Allies 30% attack and defense. I'm probably okay with that buff if it would stick even after they EZA. The thing I'd want is that they'd give 3 key as well. And then you could up the Ginyu Force buff to like 30% or something like that, or maybe even more, 40%. Right, I think something like that would be good. And then just give this unit a lot of stats besides that. Maybe make them an orb changer, right? Similar to what they did with the physical LR Ginyu. Could be very interesting. Let's go ahead and see, like, what attack stats and stuff like that we can get. Over here, you know, with these, you know, on the Ginyu Force team. Again, this is an opportunity for me to use the Ginyu Force team on video, which is one of the major reasons I'm doing this. 172k, definitely just not good enough. I mean, considering this unit came out 4 years ago, I feel like their performance is probably going to be okay. They're a free-to-play unit. It's not like it's that hard to get them. So, there was one copy we got of this unit. It's 3.66 as a support with 200k defense. Like, this is a free-to-play unit that's actually pretty solid. Like, they were definitely really good on release. This unit way better on release than, like, the LR Team Bardock, for sure. So, one of these copies we get from rainbowing all the free-to-play units, right? 3 of them we can get from Battlefield, the Battlefield shop. And then, of course, there's also one copy we get for doing the First Form Frieza sort of like legendary campaign, right? Those are all of the ways that we are able to get copies of this TEQ GINYU Force unit. Which, you know, I think is fine. You know, that you have to, like, sort of, like, do a bunch of different things to rainbow the character, but at least it didn't take 5 years for them to get rainbowed like the LR Team Bardock, man. Alright, so on this next turn, I think we're going to see our stats jump up quite a bit, too, even from last turn, because now we're going to be next to the physical LR Ginyu. This will be pretty good. It's 157k defense right there. Let's go ahead and get us up to 24 key. And let's see how that is going to look for us right here. So what are we sitting at right here? Link set, we have almost all of it activated. Let's take a look at their link set. So that's Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, Gentleman, Respect, Loyalty, More Than Meets the Eye, and Legendary Power. That's More Than Meets the Eye, huh? That's kind of unfortunate, but everyone's global favorite right now, Kid Buu. Dude, the amount of talk I've seen about Kid Buu on global, you guys really received Kid Buu well. And Kid Buu, like, he's probably going to age pretty good. Like, I don't think, like, it's not like you know, okay, we finally got our Buhan partner for him. Oh, he sucks. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen, right? I'm hoping that in 2022 we get either like, you know, another Buff Boo or Buhan or something like that. We want it specifically to be them, so they'd have big bad bosses. Unless they're gonna create a Fat Boo and then just give Fat Boo big bad bosses, that would be fine. But we do want another, like, I think major premium Majin Buu unit to pair with STR Kid Buu, and STR Kid Buu will be nasty. Does Ginyu even share a team with Kid Buu though? He doesn't. No, the TEQ Ginyu and Kid Buu are not on any of the same teams. Because more than meets the eye would be cool. And then I'm just sort of thinking about, like, what would happen if TEQ Ginyu would Easy 8, right? It's kind of the biggest thing right there. Alright, well, let's see what we get right here. Most of our links active. Gentlemen, we could activate with Captain Ginyu, AGL Ginyu. So maybe I want to do AGL Ginyu, then LR TEQ Ginyu, then the LR Physical Ginyu as the rotation we want to see. So let's go ahead and see what damage we get from TEQ Ginyu right here. We get up to 4 million. Again, considering this guy is over 4 years old, like, you know, a 4 million attack stat, like 150-ish K defense, like, and then, yeah, then there's the Physical Ginyu with the 7 million attack stat. Yeah, okay. Let's do some more runs, get some more footage of this LR TEQ Ginyu. They are, at this point, like, even though Broly's final difficult phase is AGL, this unit still takes a lot of damage against Broly, right? So it's like, it's just that they're old at this point, just an aged unit, power crept. But I mean, they could still put up some reasonable attack stat numbers considering they're a support. Yeah. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to get to right here. Now, in the future, the TEQ Ginyu supering in slot 1 is going to be big because they're giving this attack buff on 18 key, but remember that the LR Physical Ginyu, they're giving a defensive buff on 18 key as well, right? This is one of the biggest things about this unit is this right here. This Ginyu is giving the defensive buff to the whole rotation, and they're getting a defensive buff themselves. So hopefully we could see that from this LR TEQ Ginyu with an Easy 8 for them as well. They link well with the AGL Ginyu, right? We have everything except for more than meets the eye and legendary power, including Gentleman, which is, what is it, 2 key and 10% defense. We're at 141k defense. The Ginyu Force team is just so cohesive and so fun. I really wish that Dokkan would copy this sort of formula when dropping villain units. Raditz is, you know, such a fumble, duh, like we all know, but it didn't have to be that way. Raditz very easily could have been a decent release. It's not, you know, the main issue to me, right? Like, Raditz would have been fine. All they simply had to do was, you know, make Raditz obviously a bit better. His design is pretty poor. But Grade 8 Vegeta and Nappa are also characters that should have been better. If Grade 8 Vegeta was Raditz's best friend, I wouldn't care that, like, it's a summonable LR released 2 months apart from Raditz. Like, they're still, like, best friends. The problem is that Raditz, Nappa, and Grade 8 Vegeta don't really work well together at all. It's, like, at all. That's the issue. Like, why create these characters that are not, like, really working well together? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, one reason the Ginyu Force team is so powerful is all these characters are incredible together, right? This rotation is amazing. So, Jace and Birder give 60% support. Ginyu, AGL Ginyu is giving 30% support. And then TEQ Ginyu is giving 50% support. So, just in total, the total support buff for the rotation right here is 140%. Now, obviously, all 3 characters are supporting, so no character is... Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, they are getting the full 140%, but yeah. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. The total support for this rotation, 140%. 50, 30, and 60. So, I would say that's good. I would say 140% support on the rotation. A big reason why some of these Ginyu Force units look so silly, right? So let's go ahead and see what attack stat we're going to get from TEQ Ginyu. Everything activated except for more than meets the eye and legendary power. Again, I'm doing this video right now just to have fun with the Ginyu Force because I love this team. Captain Ginyu, I think easily is the best TUR. He's the most fun TUR as well. Jason Bird are incredible. Raccoon and Goldo are the best banner unit. I think Physical LR Ginyu Force is probably the best free-to-play unit. Like, just so much fun. Alright guys, I think we'll probably get a couple more rotations and then we'll finish up. We can have the LR Physical Ginyu Super Attack first right here. Give us a little bit of an attack buff. Ooh, I do want to get max 24 ki though, so I'm going to do that. So let me know what you guys think of this TEQ GINYU Force under the 200%. What they might look like, you know, in the future when they actually get their EZA. They could be fairly good. So again, there's another high support rotation. I just want to get this next turn. I'm very curious to see what they do with LR Physical Ginyu and then probably the 60% buff from the Jason Birder. That would be a good one. And then we could cycle in AGL Ginyu as well. And of course with the, you know, this Ginyu right here, super attacking first, defense goes up for this TEQ Ginyu, so they're even better defensively. The only thing about the LR Physical Ginyu Force supering like first to give the rest of the rotation extra defense is that they're really not exactly like some god slot 1 unit, right? Like they definitely need the super attack first, the LR Physical Ginyu, but if you can get away with rocking them in slot 1, supering and then increasing the defense for the entire rotation, like it's definitely a very helpful buff. I'm still waiting for like a major release character, like, you know, like again, like what if Raditz raised defense for the next 2 turns for all allies, for example, right? Like that would be really interesting to see. Just being able to buff the rest of the like multiple turns defense from 1 unit super attack effect would be, I think, very, very interesting. Alright, so this is a crazy rotation right here. We don't have Gentleman or More Than Meets the Eye active. 171k defense right there. But that, of course, is going to go up after Ginyu supers. We haven't gotten our 12 ki super attack animation in the video yet either, huh? Yeah, ki is not exactly an issue on the Ginyu Force team. We're never going to struggle to super attack with any characters, right? Like, we're linking up so well that even a lot of these Ginyu Force characters, like, like, the TURs are starting the rotation with, like, 12 ki, right? Like, Jason Birder, Captain Ginyu, Rikumen Goldo, like, they just start the rotation out with 12 ki. So it's like, we don't even have to worry about ki at all. When using these characters, it's basically just, let's sort of like maneuver the ki orbs for maximum healing, or like to maneuver towards the Dokkan attack. We don't have to usually even really worry about getting ki orbs to super attack, which is good. That's another reason the team is so fun. It's just so efficient, right? The Ginyu Force team. I feel like at this point I just want to get a 12 ki animation potentially, and then we can finish up. So let's see what their defense is in the middle right here. 165k. This is with everything except for More Than Meets the Eye activated right there. Actually, maybe I should. Well, but I'm not gonna be able to put them in slot 2 right here. Let me just get their 12 ki animation, and then I think we're probably gonna finish up. So let me know what you guys think of the LR TEQ GINYU Force at 200%. There's still a lot of other characters I'm gonna do 200% videos on. I'm gonna start pumping them out. I know a lot of people are asking for the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta from the Buu saga, so I'll probably, you know, work on that one. That'll be one of the next ones I do, and transforming Goku as well. So let me know what you guys think of LR TEQ GINYU. Thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.